In 1950, the election of Colombian President Gómez sparked renewed interest in building up the Colombia-U.S. relations. Gómez had wanted greater U.S. economic support in exchange for direct involvement as an ally and as a means to erase any lingering impressions caused among U.S. policymakers of his previous attitude of anti-U.S. and pro-German sentiment during the two world wars. He emphasized the importance of the United Nations Security Charter and the concept of collective security. As such, he pushed the military to form an expeditionary force that could be deployed on behalf of the United Nations. The overall strength of this battalion was between 4,314 and 5,100 soldiers and 300 sailors on board the three frigates ARC Almirante Padilla, ARC Capitan Tono, and ARC Almirante Brion. The battalion was the only Latin American army to join the Korean War. The Americans wanted Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil to collaborate and contribute a regiment, but they all declined to fight in Korea except for Colombia. Most of the equipment in the battalion was World War II American weapons such as the M2 carbine and M1911 pistol. Following the outbreak of the Korean War, the battalion became the first Colombian military unit to serve in Asia and was attached to the U.S. 7th and 25th Infantry Divisions. The Colombian Battalion was deployed to Busan on June 15, 1951 under the command of Colonel Puyo. The battalion participated in Operation Thunderbolt in 1951, the Battle of Old Baldy from 1952 to 53, the Battle of Triangle Hill in 1952, the recapture of Kumsong through Operation Nomad Polar, and the Battle of Porkchop Hill in 1953. The Battle of Old Baldy was particularly notable for the battalion as the unit lost 20% of its deployed strength in this engagement. The battalion was led by Alberto Ruiz Novoa after he replaced Colonel Puyo. In March of 1953, after surviving an attack by the Chinese army during the Battle of Hill 180, the then Lieutenant Colonel Ruiz Novoa received the American Bronze Star for rescuing his patrol near the 38th parallel on January 24th of the year of 1953. The medal was awarded in a ceremony at the front line by General Arthur G. Trudeau of the U.S. military. Lieutenant Colonel Ruiz Novoa reported that the unit had fought until it ran out of ammunition and lost 20% of its existing forces at Porkchop Hill. During the Korean War, the Colombian Battalion suffered 163 men killed in action, 448 men wounded, 60 missing, and 30 captured over the course of the conflict. Colombian forces departed from Korea in 1954. Soldiers from the battalion were decorated with the Korea Cross, which looks like the German Iron Cross but with Korean and Colombian flags on it. This award was created and distributed due to the fact that the Colombian military, like many other South American countries, had roots of modernization and professionalism through the German military advisors in the late 19th century. Did you know about Colombia's involvement in the combat of the Korean War? Is there stuff I left out? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.